Hi, Sammy.
Hi Lee, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
So, obviously, we're in between seasons right now, but we are in the throes of cooking up season two, which is coming in April, to chime in with when our energy starts to rise again and those new shoots start emerging. It just felt like the right time for us.
Yeah.
Um, but there is something that we wanted to drop in and let our listeners know about, just a little bit of shimmer that we've been stirring up. So we're just dropping in here with a little mini episode today.
Yeah, extra little bonus episode. So Lee and our good friend Vicky Shilling, who is a wellness business mentor, have been putting their heads together and come up with this lovely course that is 6 weeks, and it's really to help you write powerful copy for your business, which I know is something that I include myself, it's quite difficult to do. So I think this sounds amazing. So it's called Copy That Connects. And Lee and Vicky have been working together for many years now, supporting other wellness business owners with their writing.
We have both made a living and gotten found through our words, which is pretty magical. And so that kind of makes it feel like a little bit of additional digital gold dust.
Cheers. So Lee's going to tell us a little bit about what you can expect from the course in this little mini bonus episode. So over to you, Lee.
Yeah, it's so exciting. So this course is something that has been kind of screaming at Vicky and I to release for quite a while. Powerful copy is something that we have been helping people with together in Vicky's Just Start Now community for wellness business owners for quite a while. And it's just so important to get right, as it can help you sell in your sleep and connect instantly. But we just see so many people struggling for such a long time unnecessarily with it that we really wanted to do something. Um, we haven't really seen anyone teaching wellness business owners how to actually get better at this and to own and hone it for themselves. So this 6 week course has been born. So it is a 6 week online group program that's going to give you the confidence to write engaging copy so that you can go forth and build your thriving and much needed wellness business, knowing that your words are doing the talking for you. We're going to be covering the foundations of using words to create customers, showing you how to nail your essential web page copy, how to craft soulful sale pages, writing your bread and butter, so like your mailing list stuff,
Mhm.
sharing your salesy stuff, and crafting content to stop the scroll on socials. So you can actually save your spot to join us now, for when the magic starts on the 20th of February. We'd bloody love to have you with us, and you'll find the link to the page with all the details on it in the show notes below.
Fantastic. So, what do you see as kind of one of the key, or what are some of the key struggles you see people dealing with when it comes to sort of writing their copy?
So, what we see a lot of is people spending more hours than they'd like to admit on crafting the stuff that they're posting to socials, and then feeling so mentally wrung out by those efforts that they're left wondering how they can psych themselves up to do it all again tomorrow. It just feels like a lot. Um,
Isn't it?
they're putting stuff out into the world, although it might be a bit more sporadically, and they've been deflated at getting nothing but tumbleweed back. Um, it's a pretty normal experience, but it's a bit demoralizing.
Yeah.
And you end up asking yourself, do I have to share every sordid detail of my life in order to get people's attention?
It's a very noisy world, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
it
like,
really is.
yeah, how do you stand out in this kind of world?
And there's also that feeling of shouting into the abyss. So they're probably secretly a little bit embarrassed to admit they don't really know who it is they've been writing all this stuff for or why. But they see that that's what successful wellness pros seem to do, so they keep going even though it feels pointless. And then here's where it chimes in with digital gold dust. They could fill countless digital waste paper baskets with torn up copy they've started and then discarded. They're a
Mm.
full-time fiddler. They've written, rewritten, and rewritten about like their about page or homepage so many times that the words now all look like squiggly nonsense, and they're too confused themselves about what they ever wanted to say in the first place to send other people there. That's kind of what we're seeing, and really what we designed this course to tackle.
Because that's what I was going to ask. Is it because obviously copy is quite, it covers a lot of, writing in your business. There's lots of ways that that can be interpreted. So is this course to help you with obviously copy on your website, newsletters? You already mentioned social media posts, things like that.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of any content really that is where you're engaging or trying to engage with your audience and your clients. So it kind of covers, can be applied to any of those.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's starting from that foundation of who is it you're writing for, and why is it that you're doing this writing in the first place? Because if you don't come, I wang on about this all the time, if you don't come from that intention and that real foundational point, then it's always going to feel murky and mucky and icky.
And that's the connect bit, isn't it? That is the key to the copy that connects. It's like who you're connecting with and how you can connect with them. And I think what is a real struggle is when you're writing for yourself, about your business, you're so close to it. It's a bit like when you write your own CV, isn't it? You kind of you mentally fill in the gaps because you know yourself and your business and your services, and you can quite often think that other people are going to know, mind readers that know that much detail, and they don't. And it's very hard I think to step out of that, because I know whenever I've talked to other, obviously when I talk to my own clients, it's much easier to see the gaps when you're like, oh no, hang on, like that doesn't make sense, or you need to fill that out with more information. Whereas when you're writing it for yourself, it's so easy to kind of gloss over that. So I think that would be something that'd be really helpful if you can kind of help steer people in terms of how they can, kind of more objectively write their copy, so that it's whoever's on the receiving end is getting all the information they need, which we often sometimes gloss over unintentionally.
Yeah, that, or we cram in all of our qualifications and go hyper into the, my 5-step process and my signature offering, and we forget the part where actually it's all about them and that selling the dream, basically. Not over egging it, but let's look at what the transformation is, and I tell my clients that all the time.
Yeah, exactly. It is very easy, isn't it, to be like, oh, here's all the things, this is everything you get in it, and forget sort of what's actually, as we know, people buy with emotion, so you got to tap into the emotion, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So that is what this 6-week course is all about.
Brilliant. And is it kind of are there live elements? Is it kind of online guided tutorials, or how does it work?
So we're offering kind of 2 levels with it. So it is all live and online. It's a group piece. But the 2 levels mean that if you go for the top level, you get access to Vicky and my brain, as well as all of the course content. So you get to do live Q&As with us, and we will look at and give you feedback on your copy as well. Rather than just the course content. There's a shit ton of good stuff in there, but
yeah. It's always quite nice to know that you've got that personal level as well, where getting feedback on your own writing is incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So it starts in February.
It does start in February.
I'm running for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And so what can people expect to have by the end of it?
What they can expect to have at the end of it is soulmate clients are telling them that what they write in their emails, blog posts, and website pages, have them nodding along and feeling like you were inside their head. That's always the result that we're looking for with anything that's what you write. You will find that you're getting inquiries from ideal customers through your website, and your content is getting a response. Again, sounds simple, but a lot of us are finding that we're not getting a response from what we're putting out there. And you're finally getting those conversations that you've craved. You will be tapping into your inner creative fire and feeling excited about the writing that you get to do for your business, rather than burying your head and ignoring it, which I do see a lot of. You're going to know exactly who you're trying to help with your copy and feel flipping great about being able to use writing in email, socials, and blogs to help them achieve their dream lives. And you're going to be cultivating a quiet but firm voice in your head that says, I believe in myself, my message, and I can find the words.
Fantastic. Sounds amazing.
So everyone should come and join us.
Yeah. No, I think everyone should. Sounds good. I think, especially, feeling more confident about that as well, that kind of is going to take you forward long past the course finishes, when you've got those, as you say, those key things in place, like your ideal client and the language. And once you've looked at all that, then you've got a good kind of blueprint, I guess, really, to take you onwards and upwards.
Yeah. It doesn't stop when the course stops. It's a practice that takes practice, and you'll only be able to extrapolate out the learnings from the course to everything that you do moving forward in your business. So it's a winner.
So it's primarily for wellness business owners, kind of geared towards them.
Yep.
So if you're a yoga teacher, nutritionist, therapist, all those
Absolutely.
wonderful,
Although everyone is welcome.
Yeah.
So if you're not actually a wellness business owner, but we are speaking your language with this one, everyone is welcome. The methods and strategies we teach are applicable across any industry, because we just happen to, the intersection for Vicky and I is that we love helping wellness professionals, and we've tailored this course for them. So a lot of the examples that we're going to use in the training are drawn from people with health-based businesses, but you can absolutely apply those to your own industry. So there's still a place for you.
Yeah, for those other small business owners.
Yeah.
Lovely. Anything else you want to add, or does that kind of...
Oh my God, there's so much
Go
about
read the
course,
page.
but I'm yes. I don't want to give away the farm, as they say. So yes, go check out the sales page and come and join us. Save your spot. We'd love to have you there. And in the meantime, we're going to be continuing with our recordings for season 2, Sammy and I.
Yeah, excited to bring back season 2.
Yes, going to be lots of digital gold dust there. So thanks, Sammy, for joining me today for this little mini check-in and shout about Copy That Connects.
A little extra bonus. No, it's nice. It's nice to pop back and reconnect. And I'm excited to hear more about the course. And I guess if anyone's got questions, they can reach out to you. You're on LinkedIn, your email, anything like that.
Yep, absolutely. Or send us a voice note through the Anchor function, and we can pick those up and pop them in as well. Yeah, that's great.
Fantastic. Right.
Super.
Wow.
Thanks so much.
Take care. Speak soon.
Bye.